Can we go from French fries to a fit guy? That's what we're finding out. 100 days of nothing but McDonald's. Let's go.
Hello team, Gavin here from Growing Younger, and I co-own New Zealand's only fitness studio for people over the age of 40. And this video is something very, very cool. I wanted to share with you something about a guy called Kevin McGinnis from Nashville, America. He's become a bit of a viral TikTok sensation after committing to an unusual diet and journey where he was going to eat McDonald's for 100 days straight. He started off for about 108 kilos or 238 pounds and decided to basically eat McDonald's every single day for 100 days. And as you can see, the results were phenomenal. He lost about 25 kilos, 26 kilos, and he's absolutely remarkable. He's slimmer, he's fitter, he is way healthier than he was. And it's a big question, really, that what impact does McDonald's have on your health? And I'm going to go through this video with you. I'm going to give you some points and stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you exactly how much of a calorie deficit he was in based on the information that we have, and how he's going to continue on his health journey. All right, so let's just jump straight into it, and let's go.
I woke up this morning and I weighed in at 238 pounds, and I decided that is absolutely unacceptable. So I drove down to McDonald's. I'm going to eat nothing but McDonald's for the next 100 days. But instead of eating everything they give me, I'm going to go ahead and cut the meals in half.
So listen to what he said. He's going to go straight to McDonald's, but he's not going to eat the whole thing. He's going to eat half of the meal. So let's just say he buys a Big Mac and it's 500 calories. Then that meal is now 250 calories. That's very small amount of calories to be taken in. So therefore, as we understand that to lose weight is calories in, calories out. And if he obviously understands this, and now he understands that, then he's got a plan. So therefore, it doesn't really matter what he eats, as long as he knows he's under his calorie limit for the day, it's going to be absolutely fine.
Workouts, this is so fascinating.
How do you feel?
Feel amazing.
Remind everybody the rules 100 days ago. What did you eat?
Yeah, nothing but McDonald's 3 times a day. Just cut every meal in half and seek the heat before you eat, meaning don't eat any snacks between so you can actually feel when your body's actually hungry.
Can we define meal?
So many of us, when we eat on a daily basis, we're usually not even that hungry. We're eating out of boredom, out of snacking, all that thing. So what he's decided to do is cut the meals in half, but then feel the heat. I mean, feel hungry before you eat next. So what he's starting to do now is listen to his hunger cues. And he's only eating if he's hungry, whereas a lot of us will snack just to satisfy a boredom or a craving or emotional eating. So he's obviously, a switched on kind of guy. He knows that if he can eat half of the McDonald's meals and only eat when he's hungry, he's going to set himself up for success really, really well.
The entire meal, so any numbered meal on the menu. So I've eaten everything from Big Macs to quarter pound. Just pick a number.
With French fries.
With fries, okay, medium meal.
Half the fries?
Half the fries. Hey, don't.
And basically, he doesn't care what he's eating. He just knows that if he eats half of anything on that menu, it's going to be lower in calories than normal, therefore he can eat what he wants. Now, this is super important because personally, I've lost over 20 kilos. I've kept that off for about 14 years. So I've lost about as much weight as he has, and I've kept it off for 14 years, okay? I understand calories really, really well. And I've spent at least 11 years tracking on my fitness pal. I can show you up in the corner there. And I've logged over hundreds and thousands of meals over the time. And, do you think I ate the same thing over those sort of 14 years? No, I was eating chocolate, wine, and eating McDonald's sometimes and all those things because I understand it's a calories game. And so many people think that it's a special food or a special diet, but it just isn't. It's literally understanding how many calories you need, and you will always be able to lose weight. It's when people think they're in some kind of calorie deficit, but they don't understand what calories they're taking in the first place. Therefore, they fail. And to lose weight in a calorie deficit, you have to be in a calorie deficit. If you're not losing weight in a calorie deficit, it means you're not in a calorie deficit. Hope that makes sense.
They're going to say, you know what, he dropped weight, but I bet his blood work is horrible, his cholesterol numbers and all the things. So what happened with your numbers?
Only 1 or 2 people have asked that.
That was the big headline for this. Well, people saw super
What'd they say?
Right.
Yeah, so what did it show?
205 points down on my triglycerides.
Wow.
65 points down on my cholesterol. My A1C, can eating a quarter pounder with cheese improve my A1Cs? Looks like it can, because I was pre-diabetic before, down into healthy ranges now.
So you may be wondering how his blood work is now healthier than it was when he started. Well, he's lost 25 kilos of body fat. Like, he was extremely overweight. He was obese. And what people don't realize is if people just lose weight, they become healthier. Therefore, there's less fat in his blood now because he's no longer obese anymore. He's burnt those calories, he's burnt that excess body fat off, and his blood will become better. Obesity is a chronic disease from being overfed, and therefore everything in your blood, everything in your body is full of everything. So therefore, if you lose weight in the first instance, then you can absolutely improve all those markers. Doesn't matter what you're eating, but you can improve those markers. And then once you've lost that weight, what you can do is then you can start refining it. So therefore, he's at McDonald's, highly processed, definitely something you shouldn't be doing long term. But compared to what he was doing before, he's now healthier than he was. This is not rocket science. We see people in our fitness studio all the time who lose weight, and they're doing a vast range of diets, but they become healthier. They're losing weight, they're improving their cardiovascular fitness, they are coming off blood pressure, all those things. And the first thing people can do is get to a healthy, normal weight. Then at that point, you can then start, refining it and eating more fruits and vegetables and everything else. But first of all, losing the weight is probably the biggest thing you can do to be healthy in the first place. Okay, and this is exactly a testament to that. So good on him.
Absolutely.
Kevin, but
absolutely.
I mean, obviously, this isn't sustainable. So,
well, the question is, how do you sustain it?
Well,
Not
so
is
what-
it or not.
So what are you going to do now?
Half a plate to lose the weight, 3/4 of a plate to maintain the weight.
Now, I love his reply to this. The presenter said to him, well, this isn't sustainable. Just like people assume that when you lose weight that you're going to put it back on again. Like people just assume that's the way it's going to be. And he says, well, no. The question is, how do I sustain it? How do I maintain it? And he's got a very different mindset about most people. Most people try and lose weight. They get to their goal weight and they literally, that's it. They just go back to what they do before. But what he said was, the question is now, how can I maintain it? And he just said, half a plate to lose the weight, 3/4 of a plate to maintain it. He now understands that he has got to his goal weight. And now he can't keep on doing that very low calorie diet, which is what he's doing. Is that now what he's going to do is he's going to up his calories to a bit more of a maintenance kind of level for him then to be able to maintain the gains he had. And he may put on a little bit of body fat, which is fine. But when you listen to the goals that's coming next, he's going to be starting to exercise now. So therefore, he's going to be doing more movement than he did before because he did this diet without any kind of exercise. But think of his mindset. It's not like, yeah, now I'm done. It's like, now how can I maintain it?
Any food, including McDonald's.
So is it? Do you feel like your theory of the case is like it's about how many calories you ingest, and so how many calories a day was that for you?
Never counted them.
So I'm going to give you some ideas about how many calories in a deficit he was actually eating. So he said he didn't count his calories, which is cool, right? But you need to understand that he lost about 1.75 kilograms per week. So if you think it's 7,700 calories per kilogram, okay, that's what it is. So for him to lose the weight he did, he was in a calorie deficit of about 1,925 calories per day. 1,925 calories per day. That is huge, all right? So he was probably eating around about 3,500 calories per day, and he got down to... And he was probably eating about 1,500 calories by the end. So that's 1,900 calories. That's massive, right? So for most people, that is such a very, very low calorie diet that is unsustainable. You cannot do that. But he did it for a short period of time. 100 days, don't forget, is not that long, right? It's just over 3 months, I suppose. But he was able to do it for that amount of time. But like I said, to lose weight, really, you just need to be in a calorie deficit of about 300 to 500. That's all you need to do this more comfortably, okay? This is quite an extreme way to do it, and I definitely recommend it because when you do it this way, you're not only losing muscle mass, you're losing bone density and all those really negative things that come with weight loss. They can cause you to binge more because you're so hungry all the time. So really, when you think about dieting, like this is not the way to do it. Although he's done phenomenally well, and I love the fact he's got some more goals, you really need to do it in a slow process because the slower you do it, the better it is long term. Like I said, I lost 20 odd kilos in my journey, and it took me 9 to 10 months to do that. So 3 times longer than he did, and I've been able to keep that off for the last 14 years. So that's If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if possible, and I'll see you in the next video. The full interview is going to be linked down in the description. I'm going to put that in for you. But apart from that, have a fantastic day. Hope this provided some inspiration and some clarity around what it actually takes to lose weight. And if you can do it eating McDonald's, you can definitely do it eating the diet you're eating right now. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.